Alright, I have added all of those features to my sun. So I've got everything glued on here. It's still a little squishy and moving, but I can still continue. You are going to get a piece of tinfoil today. One side is super shiny. One side doesn't have quite as much shine. I don't want to use this side. I'm going to put this side onto my project so I see a lot of that shine. What I'm doing right now is I am just rubbing over my project. And as I'm doing that, the tinfoil is kind of popping up where I've added all of those special things onto my project. I'm kind of pushing, rubbing a little bit carefully. I'm not using my sharp fingernail or poking because my tinfoil will rip. So now that I see a lot of this stuff coming up, I am going to fold my tinfoil over carefully. So I put one hand in the back and kind of flip it. And I am just going to crumple my tinfoil carefully around that shape of the circle. So it gets kind of bumpy on the back. But now on the front, I can really start to see all those things that I added onto my sun. I am going to get a messy mat for this next part, because we're going to use permanent markers to add color onto our project. Permanent marker sticks awesome to the tinfoil, and you still get that awesome shine that the tinfoil has. So right now I'm looking for all those things I added, and I'm going to color them to kind of make them pop out. This is probably not going to look real. Your sun doesn't even have to be a sun color. You could have different colors. If you're doing a half moon, half sun, you could definitely use the two colors to make that show. I am going to continue to color this on the first day we're working on this project. If you don't finish coloring on the first day, that's okay. No matter how far we get, we are going to glue the sun onto our plate we painted. So, let's pretend I ran out of time. Not a big deal. I am going to take my painted plate and I'm going to glue that circle in the middle as best as I can. We're gluing today so that it has time to dry. So I am putting quite a bit of glue on this back side. I am going to flip it over and I'm trying to make sure that I've got this lined up in the middle. I don't want it overlapping that edge. And I am going to push down on it pretty well. And if I don't finish coloring, I will be able to do that next time, right as we start our weaving.